8-inch memory foam mattress is only $499 at Mermaid Mattress.
Okay, here we are on this St. Patrick's Day. Hopefully you have some fun plans, but if you choose to bring a bit of the Irish into your life, then we're going to help you this morning because Chris Thompson joins us. He's with Chattanooga Wine and Spirits and has brought a little bit of Irish spirit yourself to the
absolutely.
show. Good to see you.
So what I brought here is we have our Fighting 69th Irish Whiskey store pick. It's a custom barrel to our store that we picked with the help of the Chattanooga firefighters. And then I also have Jameson Black Barrel. It's not your typical Jameson because I didn't want to bring that because, you know, everyone's had that in college.
Yeah.
But I figured, okay, let's stick kind of traditional with Jameson, but, you know, color outside the lines and bring in something unique from them.
Okay, so let's stop a second. A few years ago, I had a chance to go to Ireland, and someone had told me when I was in Dublin to be sure and go to the Jameson distillery, I guess that's there. I didn't have the chance to do that, but what is it about Jameson that is so special?
Well, Jameson has been one of the most well-known Irish whiskeys in the world. They're not the oldest Irish distillers, but in terms of people's idea of Irish whiskey, you think of Irish whiskey, you're thinking of Jameson. Okay.
Now, a Fighting 69, if I heard you correctly, you said that you kind of have done this in conjunction with the fire department here in Chattanooga, so y'all are the exclusive carrier of that? Is that what you said?
Yeah, so when we do a custom barrel pick, they'll bring in samples from barrels, and then we try 3 or 4 different barrels and go, we like this one the most. And then they bottle it for us and then slap a custom label on it for us, and then we sell it.
Okay, so do you want to do a taste test with me to see if I can tell the difference, or do you want to just point out what I'm going to sense in each one?
Okay, so this one right here, that is 69, and
oh, he can tell simply by smelling it, which means the aroma must be good. Okay, so this is the Fighting.
That one right there is the Fighting 69.
Okay.
So smell it first. If it smells really hot, you know, pull it back a bit and breathe in through your mouth while you're smelling. And then when you taste it, you're going to get this nice sweet texture.
That's smooth though.
Yeah, it's going to be really sweet, a little bit of bready.
That's good.
When people talk about Irish whiskey, they're going to talk about this shortbread cookie, vanilla, honey, citrus. And that's not really for mixing, that's kind of just for sipping. If it's a little warm or hot, you can put some ice in it and bring it down a bit. And
Too bad we didn't have that on the snow day the other day. That's nice. Yeah. Okay, now this one is the Jameson.
Yeah, this is Jameson Black Barrel. So the difference between Jameson and Jameson Black Barrel is Black Barrel is aged in heavily charred bourbon cask, or ex-bourbon cask, and sherry and regular bourbon cask. And they age it for 12 years, so it's quite old, but then the wheat portion of it is 6 years old.
This one does not have the same aroma.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot darker.
Okay.
That's what the heavy char is going to do.
Woo!
Yeah.
Mama.
Yeah. It's definitely unique in its flavor.
Yowza. Okay. So I have to go with our good Chattanooga firefighters on this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is definitely a bourbon drinker's Irish whiskey.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's how I would describe it.
Okay. So now we're going to move on to beers. Are these stouts?
These are ales. One is a red ale and one is a golden ale. The red ale, I'm just going to pour a little bit for each of us.
Okay. But it's not a Guinness.
No. I was going to bring Guinness, but I was like, everybody knows what Guinness is.
You know, though, when I was in Ireland, I do not understand. I know they say that it's excellent and that it doesn't make you feel weighted down.
Yeah.
But that is a dark, dark beer.
Oh, yeah. And Guinness is one of my
You like
favorites.
it?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So, when you smell it, it's going to smell deep and malty. But when you taste it, it's going to be a little bit more
fruity?
Fruity, yeah, but it's going to still have that malt, hoppy under flavor. If it's not your favorite, that's okay.
Kind of tastes like, I mean, don't you tell you what it tastes like?
Yeah, go for it.
It kind of
There's
tastes
no
like,
wrong answer.
kind of tastes like apple juice that's been sitting out for a while.
Yeah.
Can you see that?
I can see that.
Sorry, Chris.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
It's your first time on the show, and I'm just kind of throwing you to the wolves.
Oh,
Sorry.
no, like when I tasted this the other day, I was like, pretzels.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you get to bring your own interpretation. Okay,
Yeah.
so what is this one?
Yeah, so this one here.
Here, we have to drain the glass.
Absolutely.
What is this one?
This one is their gold ale. So it's going to have a similar flavor profile, but it's going to be a lot more light and citrusy.
Okay.
Not as citrusy as like an IPA.
And you know, I'm going to say something. This is your first time on the show. We used to do this a lot. Chris Ross used to be the representative from Chattanooga Wine and Spirits. And always, we have a good time doing these and kind of letting you learn a little bit and see what's out there. But always, always, we're going to caution you, do not ever drink and drive.
Oh, absolutely.
Please be so careful about having this around your kids. In no way are we trying to push anything on anybody. So
Yeah.
this one is, what did you call it?
That's the
Irish
golden
Gold. Okay. Same thing? I
Same
mean, and same kind of a fruity aroma?
A little bit more heavy on the citrus, and I got a light honey on the finish as well.
I like that one. That
Yeah.
was an easy win for me.
Yeah, that's definitely more of more your traditional beer, like an American light beer.
I guess that's true.
Yeah.
I may have a little bit of Irish blood in me, but
Same.
down deep, I'm an American. Okay, so I know you had said that you had thought about bringing your own home bar to show us how to do something on the show today, which you could not do, but when people come to the store,
Yeah.
do you ever have people come up to you and the other staff and say, look, I'm going to get this Fighting 69, what would be the best way for me to use it and enjoy it?
Yeah. Fighting 69, I don't know how I would mix it because it's such a traditional Irish whiskey in the sense that it's sweet and honey flavored. Jameson Black Barrel though, if you go on Jameson's website, they highlight a lot of cocktails you can do. But personally speaking, if I was going to mess around with Jameson, I'd probably go with just like a traditional old fashioned, but swap in Jameson Black Barrel.
Okay.
It will give it a little bit more of a sweeter, breadier flavor on an old fashioned that would be an interesting experiment to do.
Well, I will raise my glass of Fighting 69. You raise yours. And one thing I do remember from my trip to the Emerald Isle was that you say slàinte. So slàinte, Chris Tompkins.
Slàinte.
Good to see you. Happy St. Patrick's Day. May the luck of the Irish be with you. 803-0404 is the phone number. You can go find Chattanooga Wine and Spirits at their location on Shallowford Road. It's fantastic, all that they have to offer you there and the education to boot. Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course.
Seems like CBD stores are popping up on every corner. Make sure you choose a knowledgeable vendor you can trust.